Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So if you're a fan of the Call of Duty series, the chances are you've spent at least a few sleepless nights battling the undead. From eerie Easter eggs to the endless waves of zombies, COD Zombies has become an iconic part of the gaming world. So today, we're diving deep into the evolution of Call of Duty Zombies, from its humble beginnings to the full-fledged experience we know and love today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Welcome to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the evolution of Call of Duty Zombies, from its humble beginnings as an unexpected Easter egg to the massive story-driven experience it is today. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just someone curious about its history, this journey through time will leave you with a whole new appreciation for the mode. Let's get started. From surviving the undead in a small mysterious bunker to fending off zombies in a world-spanning apocalypse, Call of Duty Zombies has evolved like nothing else in gaming. But how did this thrilling and terrifying mode go from a simple Easter egg to one of the most beloved features of all time? Let's break it down. The year was 2008. Call of Duty World at War just released, bringing with it an iconic multiplayer experience set in World War II. But there was something hidden, something unexpected in the game that would go on to revolutionise the series. This was the birth of Zombies. At first, Zombies was a secret. It wasn't even meant to be a permanent mode. A simple cooperative survival mode where players fought off waves of zombies in a map called Nectar and Toten, set in a dark, eerie bunker. It wasn't even supposed to be in the game, but the developers at Treyarch added it as a fun Easter egg. What started as a small, quirky mode quickly caught fire. Players loved the tense atmosphere, the challenge of surviving waves, and the cooperative aspect. It was like nothing they had seen before in Call of Duty. The mode was a hit and Treyarch knew they were onto something special. But here's the thing, the Zombies mode wasn't perfect. While World at War offered a new and exciting experience, it was still pretty bare bones. There was no complex story or intricate features. Players were essentially just trying to survive as long as possible without any real purpose beyond high scores. And for a mode that had so much potential, that wasn't going to be enough. Zombies was fun, but it didn't have the depth players craved. The question was, how could Treyarch take this simple survival mode and elevate it into something more meaningful? What could they do to turn zombies into a major staple of the Call of Duty franchise? The answer came in Call of Duty Black Ops, released in 2010. Black Ops completely transformed the zombies experience. Instead of just surviving in one map, players were thrust into a rich multi-layered world. The first major change was the story. Treyarch introduced a storyline that spanned multiple maps and expanded the universe. Players now had more than just the objective of surviving waves. They were diving into a dark, twisted narrative full of secrets, bizarre characters and mysterious objectives. The key to it all, the famous Derice map, featuring a complex plot and the addition of the Pack-a-Punch machine, giving players an incentive to fight through the waves and upgrade their weapons. But it wasn't just about the story. Black Ops also introduced new features like new weapons, new types of zombies and new environments. Zombies no longer felt like a small side mode, it was a fully fleshed out experience with depth and replayability. And the addition to perks like Juggernog, Speed Cola and Quick Revive made each match feel unique, giving players strategies to experiment with, making it more about skill and less about luck. But what really set Black Ops apart was the introduction of Easter eggs, intricate multi-step challenges that players could complete for bonus rewards. It turned zombies into something even more engaging, a puzzle game combined with survival horror. Then came Black Ops 2. With this release, Treyarch turned zombies into something beyond just an extra mode. The introduction of Transit, the first map to feature a massive open world with interconnected areas. It was revolutionary. For the first time, the map felt huge, sprawling and alive. Players could travel from town to town, making choices, facing new threats and discovering new objectives. No longer confined to a single area, the zombies experience became a vast, living world. But it wasn't just the maps. Black Ops 2 also introduced something else groundbreaking, the story choices. Players' actions began to affect the storyline itself, creating branching paths that could lead to different outcomes. Zombies became more than just a mode, it became an experience where your decisions mattered. Then came along Black Ops 3, which took everything to the next level. The graphics were stunning, the mechanics refined and the multiplayer options expanded. But what really stood out in Black Ops 3 was the introduction of Gobblegums, consumable perks that added layers of strategy and even chaos to the game. You could earn powerful bonuses, but there was a catch. You had to use them wisely, and of course, there was more Easter eggs, more complex stories, and a whole new cast of characters. Black Ops 3 also introduced Shadows of Evil, set in the 1940s and featuring an all-star cast of characters. It was one of the most ambitious maps yet, with a unique setting, engaging narrative, and the addition of the mysterious apocalyptic storyline. But it didn't stop there. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was released in 2018, and this time zombies took centre stage. There was no single player campaign, but zombies had 3 full storylines, each with its own cast and narrative. The game featured multiple new features, including the Elixir system, where players could use different boosts to help them survive. Then came Cold War, which was released in 2020. Treyarch brought zombies back with a bang, focusing on a more cinematic, story-driven experience whilst embracing modern gameplay innovations. In Cold War, the developers made sure to blend the best aspects of past zombies modes with something fresh and new. The map D Machine was the first to hit, and it was a perfect combination of old school zombies with new twists. The setting, a Cold War era facility, the gameplay, classic zombies at its core, but with all the modern enhancements players had come to expect. From the Pack-a-Punch machine returning to upgraded perks, the map D Machine set the stage for something even bigger, introducing the Dark Aether storyline, which would take the zombies lore into an entirely new dimension. The inclusion of a new wonder weapon, the Die Shockwave, was just the beginning of Cold War's deeper, more complex features. What really made Cold War shine though was the expanded emphasis on cooperative gameplay. The Outbreak mode was a massive open world zombies experience that allowed players to fight against the undead on a vast sprawling map that felt like a Warzone style zone than the traditional closed arenas of past zombies maps. In Outbreak, players could explore large environments, complete objectives and fight through waves of zombies, all whilst dealing with random environmental challenges. It was a true step forward in terms of bringing zombies into the modern day, offering a thrilling mix of tactical play, exploration and combat that has never been seen before in the series. But Cold War didn't just stop at offering a bigger map, it embraced the idea of experimental progression. Players weren't just leveling up their weapons or earning points, but they were gaining intel, uncovering bits of the deep, multi-layered Dark Aether storyline which tied into the main Call of Duty storyline. The developers wanted players to feel like they were a part of a living, breathing world. The Dark Aether narrative introduced new characters, factions and stakes. It wasn't just about survival anymore, there was an entire backstory to uncover which gave each match an added sense of purpose. The addition of seasonal content and new maps kept the zombies experience alive and evolving throughout the year. From Mauer de Toten in Berlin, with its dark cityscape vibe, to Forsaken, which expanded the storyline of the Dark Aether even further, Cold War delivered constant new content to keep fans coming back for more. And now we arrive at the Black Ops 6 storyline, which promises a deeper, more intricate plotline blending sci-fi, supernatural horror and classic zombies action. Players will once again need to face unimaginable odds as new and terrifying threats rise from the ashes of the Dark Aether to shape the future of the undead world. From World at War's humble beginnings to the grand narratives of Black Ops Cold War, the Zombies mode has become one of the most iconic features of the Call of Duty franchise. It's no longer just about surviving waves, it's about exploring dark stories, solving cryptic Easter eggs and overcoming challenges with friends. Zombies has grown, evolved and expanded constantly, reinventing itself while still staying true to its roots. It's a mode that keeps pushing the boundaries, leaving fans on the edge of their seats and always hungry for more. What's your favourite zombies map? Let us know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into the evolution of zombies, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching.